Take no offense. Starring Ethan with Trent Dawson. Joseph Christie. Take no offense. Native Low. Jared Fair. Wesley McIntyre. Sage Locust. Take no offense. Take no offense. Cool guy with a cut. Take no offense. Take no offense. Take no offense. Take no offense.
Ow. Fuck.
What?
Ow.
What?
My back hurts.
Why your back hurt?
Ow. I think it hurts from... carrying the best damn podcast in Oklahoma. Take no offense. Hi, welcome back to Take No Offense. See ya. Hi, welcome back to Take No Offense. I'm here joined with Brian, our cool guy McGillicuddy.
Whoa, this is how we're doing it now?
Yeah, this is how we're doing it. You just gotta...
Dude, my thing was to like say yeah.
Oh my god.
See, now you gotta start it over.
Yeah, no. Oh, no.
I like it.
No.
Okay, all right.
Elijah.
All right,
I'm
go
Elijah.
to native bro. Go to native bro.
Native bro.
I'm Trent Rossi. We have our brand new guest out here, Sage Locust. What's up, Sage?
All right, well, that was
Good
kind
way
of...
the dogs do.
Anyways, love enthusiasm.
All right, anyway, I see Trent took what was supposed to be my job at the beginning of each episode.
I guess we're just not doing anything right tonight, are we?
Yeah, it's better than last night.
Yeah.
But,
It'd be better if someone woke up in time.
Yeah. Thought you were dead.
You wish I was dead.
yeah, we do. Anyway, hey, Sage, how you doing?
Pretty good, man. How about you?
Okay, anyway. So this is our new guest, our new host, Sage Locust.
He will be here every now and then. We'll switch out with him and Wesley, pretty much.
Yeah, and if you don't know who Wesley is,
Wesley, he's my biological twin.
who's
You
what?
haven't heard of Wesley yet,
Yeah.
so pretty soon you will when the internet working.
He's my biological twin.
Yeah, both Sage and Wesley are African American. Very proud African Americans, might
It's almost
add.
like looking in a mirror whenever they
It's
see
basically like that movie Twins with Arnold Schwarzenegger. And,
Danny DeVito.
yeah. Basically
Oh, yeah?
like that.
Who's Danny DeVito, homeboy?
You are.
You are.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Anyway, Sage, what's it like to be another host on the best podcast in Oklahoma?
I mean, so far it feels pretty good.
What have you
You
been
know.
up to?
Yeah.
What have I been up to?
Yeah.
Just
Are
working.
you working? Oh yeah.
Yeah. If I could talk.
Let them answer.
I just matched with somebody ugly on Tinder.
Sage, so where do you work?
Oh, right now I'm working in a dairy farm out in Moody. Most people probably don't know. But, I'm milking some cows, taking care of some calves.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Who do you work
I'll be
for?
buying my first. His name's or me, one of those three. I don't know his name. 'Cause there's three of them.
Last name,
Like,
oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I know
yeah,
that's
yeah. His nephew went to our school when we were freshmen.
Yeah. I was out there with you, Sage, for like
Yeah,
one
you were.
day.
How'd
One
you like
night.
that?
It was pretty good. I like the experience of milking the cows, and having shit on me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say nothing, but Elijah was only out there for like 3 hours, and I broke something. And it started squirting everywhere and went in my eye. It was just iodine.
You broke the cow's litter?
Nah, it was
Yeah,
like
Trent was there. He would have died from the iodine.
milk. Trent would have died from the milk.
No, aren't you
That's
allergic to
actually,
iodine?
that place is actually like
I'm allergic to iodine and milk.
somewhere I live.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. I know when I first went, I thought it was a setup because I told Elijah about it, and Elijah thought it was a setup too. So I was all texting Daniel. So like, I sent her the screenshot and the pin where I was going. I was like, just in case you don't hear from me until like 2:30, you know where I'm at.
That's what I did when you died. hey, this kind of scary shit. I said I'm on my location.
Wait.
Deny my location. I think I said, yeah. I don't think I sent one to Ethan. I sent someone close. I think I sent one to Wesley because he was like close.
It's kind of like in the middle of nowhere.
Anyways,
Yeah.
is that
Scary.
Yeah. So what made you think it was a setup? Like, because it was out in the middle of nowhere. Like the looks of it. Like what was it?
Yeah, and it's like when I started, it was at 11 o'clock at night. And then when I went, no one was there. Like, all the lights were turned off. And I was like, and in front, there's an abandoned trailer. And I pulled up, and I was just watching around me. I turned my car lights off. And then I just kept my foot on the brake and then put it in park. So I just keep my foot on the brake, and then he rolled up, and I seen someone go inside, and I didn't go inside. So then the son texted me and was like, hey, you can go inside. I'm like, oh, okay. So I went in there. I was like looking for someone. I didn't see him. I was like, damn, I must get hit in the back of the head or something. So I walked in and checked me on the door. Didn't see no one. And then I went in there where they milk the cows. And then I ended up seeing the dad in there. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna get gutted.
Yeah. Then Elijah thought the same thing.
That was my first time going out there. I was like, holy shit. I'm gonna
Yeah,
die.
he went before me. He went before me, so I knew it was safe.
All right. So I don't know. Oh, go ahead, Elijah.
No, I was just gonna say fuck it.
Okay, so I don't necessarily know how like dairy farms work. Like, what specifically do you do, Sage? Because I know like you milk cows, but I'm sure there's more that goes into it.
It's milk with your mouth.
Kinda. So, what you do? There's a stuff. They color code them. There's a blue cord or a blue spray and a green spray. The blue spray is like alcohol, so you're pretty much cleaning it
Yeah.
before you. So you'll spray that on there, and then you'll wipe the cow, and you hook up these milkers, and the milkers do it for you. And then all that milk goes into this big old tank, and after that, it'll automatically come off. Then after that, you spray the iodine on it, which helps like prevent mud and stuff getting on it, like bugs getting on the cow. And then that's pretty much it. And then the dairy farm, which is in Springfield, they're shut down right now because someone got COVID, so they had to shut the whole thing down.
Damn.
Damn.
So,
Yeah.
and they were all scared that if we get COVID, they're gonna shut us down.
Are you guys pouring out the milk too, or?
No, we don't pour out the milk. They come and pick it up. And then whatever milk we don't use, like they go by the cell count. If the cell count's too high, all that means it just expires faster, and we give it to the calves.
Yeah.
Right now we have 32 calves, and one of them's retarded.
Sorry, that wasn't funny. Sorry. Anyway, so what does a retarded calf look like?
It's smaller than all the other ones. Like all the other ones are probably like 2.5, 3 foot tall. This one's only like 1.5 feet tall. And it's almost like a week old, and it has a lazy eye. And I'll sit there. What is it?
I was saying, what do you do with it? Does it still?
Can you like? Is there any like use you have for it?
I'll explain to you. Okay, so
Okay.
all the other calves, they learn how to eat by themselves within 2 to 3 days. And so that just means before the 2 or 3 days, you got to get inside the cage with it and feed it by hand. And they usually learn. But this calf is like a week old now. And instead of trying to eat, it runs its head at me and then goes into the fence and gets its head stuck inside the fence. It only happens like 8 times.
A day or?
Yeah. Well, 8 times I go in there. I go in there 2 times, so 16 times a day.
So, how long do you work? Like in the morning till night?
I'll work from 10 a.m. to about, right now, I'm working to about 12:30, 1 p.m. And then I'm off all the way till 10 p.m. Then I'll go back from 10 p.m. to about 12:30 a.m., 1 a.m.
Good lord.
So I'm only working like
Yeah.
I'm only working like 5.5, 6 hours, or 4.5, 5 hours.
Yeah, that's good that you're essential though. Of course, you do the milk and help baby cows.
Retarded baby cows.
Yeah.
So Elijah was there for like 3 hours and got fired?
No, I was just like
Yeah.
seeing how it was.
Yeah, he came and tried it out, and then we got
I
to
liked it.
yeah, we got to
What-
ride the little RTV.
Wait.
Freaking Elijah was texting me. I don't know when this was. I think it was like at the very tail end of my basic training or something, or AIT. And Elijah was like, "Hey, Brian, let me come work for you. I want to be a ranch hand." I'm like, "The hell? Where the hell did this inspiration come from? I want to be a ranch hand. I want to work on the farm and be a cowboy." I'm like, dude, no, shut up.
Too much Red Dead.
Like at all. That wasn't at all the thing. I just said a ranch hand. That wasn't anything at all.
No. And he's like, "I want to be a cowboy. I want to work on the farm."
Was this whenever you played Red? Anyway, so was this when you were playing Red Dead? Because I remember you told me to buy you a poncho, like an authentic poncho, when I went to New Mexico, just because of like Red Dead.
Actually, I've been wanting a poncho forever.
Okay.
Now I have it. Now I gotta wait for winter again.
Yeah. Anyway,
I'll just walk
Wait.
around Oklahoma. Just make random fires on the side of the road near a highway.
inside Walmart. No. Wait, going back to what Sage said, like, sorry, Trent. Like going back to what Sage said about the retarded cow.
Now you know what I'm saying. Sorry, Trent.
But going back to what you said about the, let's say disabled. Oh, we've already said retarded like too many times. The retarded cow.
Disabled. Just say disabled.
Okay, disabled.
Yeah, what about it?
Can it actually still produce like good milk or like
Well, no, it's not a cow; it's a calf.
our
And
calf?
it's a bull. Yeah, it's a bull calf.
Oh, okay. So I'll just no go into
Retarded babies.
Oh, it'll never get laid.
Anyway, so do you know what an actual like full grown one looks like?
What?
Do you know what a full grown like?
cow?
No, like
Honestly,
retarded because I've
no,
never
I
seen a retarded cow.
I don't think he's ever going to like, because like if
Yeah.
I was like, do you put them down or?
yeah, cows are like property, and if they like can't function
Well-
or do what they're supposed to, you know, then they're essentially useless.
Yeah, you can't
Well,
waste
it's a calf. So what they do is they'll put rubber bands around its balls when it's first born, so that
Oh,
way they
God.
fall off. Yeah, it's a bull calf. So they wait for them to fall off, so that way it instead of growing muscle with testosterone, it'll grow fat, and they'll either sell it or they'll
Eat it.
they'll sell them while they're a calf, or they'll let them grow up as a steer till they're about 700 pounds. Then they'll take them to the butcher, and then the butcher charges like $1 a pound to butcher it. So they said it comes out to about like 1,400 for a whole calf or a whole steer.
Let's start a farm.
What is it?
So let's start a farm. That's a lot. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, right now they have like 20 steer.
It's a lot more work than you think.
Yeah, I know that, Trent. So, damn.
It's
Okay.
like the game Farmer Simulation.
Farmville.
Farmville. He said, "All right, guys, just tap this."
Dude, I actually I saw a post with them the other day, and they're like, "Yeah, thanks for playing our game." Like they screenshot a post from an old woman. It's like, "Thank you, you're helping with my depression." And there's like a real post too, like not even a shit post.
Oh, so
And they're like, "Sorry, we're trying to get our servers back online due to this virus."
what's that old woman going to do?
Yeah, like Farmville, the original one from like 2008.
But have you helped the cow give birth or anything? Or
No, I've seen oh yeah, Brian has.
yeah,
Oh. Yeah, let's-
Oh my god. My dad told me one day, he's like, "Hey, one of our cows is stuck." And I'm like, "Stuck where?" And he's like, "Not like stuck somewhere, like it's got a calf stuck inside it. I'm like, oh god. And he's like, I'm in town right now, but I'm gonna like this is my senior year. He's like, I'm gonna need you and Savannah to go home and pin this cow up and try and reach inside and get that calf out. And I've never done this before, but I guess since I'm like 18 now, I could probably try and do it because like I've seen one of my brothers do it before. So like I have it stuck in a chute and I have it like stuck in a chute.
A shoot?
Yeah,
Like,
what's the shoot?
You just yank it out.
No, I reach my hand up inside there and like I kind of feel that it's weird, like it's coming out wrong, and then my hand gets stuck.
Oh.
Breaks its neck.
Like you know how people put their like wrap their hand up and like just stick their arm in there.
Yeah.
No, dude, I did that thing dry.
Oh God.
He's a
So you sick.
A little spit.
If you ever ask Savannah about it, she had to walk up on the hill because I did all this alone, and she walked up there and found me. And I was like, "Hey, can you give me some help?"
She just leave you there?
You were weird.
And then I think we ended up like setting up this pulley system because that thing was like too big to be like being born, like too big for that cow.
Mm.
And we put like a rope around its two hind legs and like tied it around a pole, and we tied it to the end of our truck.
Oh my God.
Because that thing was in there, and my dad just like hit the gas and like yanked that thing out of there. That thing had like a wonky walk for a couple of days.
There's only a head.
I got a good story. I had to help my grandma pull a calf out that was stuck from a cow. And we didn't know it at the time. I had to go in there, reach up in there, and I started pulling after we chained it. And I pulled, and its leg ripped off the little calf. And I fell out. I just had this little calf leg in my arm.
Oh God.
What's going on? We get the rest of it out. Turns out that thing was dead for like a month inside it. It died in the womb like a month before we pulled it. So it was already weak and didn't fully develop. So when I just pulled it apart. Out of it.
Trent couldn't sleep for weeks after that.
Like you did
Do
Like
it.
he did what?
Like it did what?
Wait, never mind. You said I can't say no one's name.
Oh my God, Sage.
You
Yeah,
can bleep it.
I don't want to.
Like you did to Joseph's shoulder in the locker room.
Oh, well, that's it. Joseph's part of
Yeah,
this.
Just as part of the podcast.
Oh.
Yeah, he is, isn't he?
Yeah.
He hasn't shown up yet, but tuning in, he'll come too. Just like Wes.
So believe
Don't worry.
So these guys are real.
I feel
These
so
guys are
bad
real.
about being up to Joseph, though. I didn't even mean to.
Anyway, so how did that work? Did you like slam him? I can faintly remember this story.
We were wrestling in the locker room. Just, I don't know, fell back because Joseph having to. I was like, let's wrestle and stuff. And he didn't really want to, but he still said, sure. Then I hip tossed him, like, I made him land on his shoulder and broke it. And that was the last of our freshman season because he was our tight end, our only tight end. So that ended our football season for the first class. And then
So Joseph.
the rest of the day,
You can say me.
we didn't know it was broke after. And then for the rest of the day, walking and running class for our after school activity. It's like, God, my shoulder hurts and stuff. It's just a quick being a little puss. A little bit. So then he goes to the hospital later that night. Turns out it's broke. His collarbone's separate and everything. I felt so bad. Oh, this is called a little puss and I broke it.
Oh, dude, I have a similar story to that. I did middle school football for like 1 week back when I was like in the 5th or 4th grade or something. It was like the end of the year.
I thought
And,
middle school's 6th or 7th or 5th.
Shit, I don't know. But like, Listen, I only did it for a week, and this kid, I was like paired against this kid like twice my size, and he grabs me by the shoulders and like slams me to the ground, and like my arm like feels this like immense pain, and like I scream like the loudest scream I've probably yelled, but like I don't cry or anything. It was just like a lot of pain in that moment, and I was sore ever since then. And my coach goes, it's just a stinger. Don't worry about it. And like I couldn't use my arm for the rest of practice, and I was out there with full pads on still. And I go home and like I can't run normal, you know.
He's just like a muppet.
Arms flailing around.
When I pump my arms when I run, I pump my right arm and my right leg at the same time.
So
Weirdo.
That's how I was running with that arm, and my dad goes, "What the hell's wrong with you?" And he starts giving me weights to run with to make me run normal. And I'm telling him like, "Dad, my arm hurts," and he goes, "Nah, you're just being weak about it. You're just being weird." He takes me to the high school. This is when my brothers are still in high school and on the cross country team. And Sam Horsechief goes, he goes, I think you're gonna have to take your son to the doctor. That's not normal at all. And he goes, all right. And well, I go to the hospital. I go to Hastings, and they show my X-ray, and it's like someone marked on my. And this is like a week after my incident, and they show my X-ray, and it's like someone took a Sharpie and like marked one of my bones in like my upper left arm. Like they just like scribbled straight across, but like my muscles were tight enough to hold it together where like you couldn't notice.
Jesus.
And like you're like, yeah, basically you've been pushing your son to run for like a week with a broken arm.
He said no.
He's just being weak about it.
Yeah, that's how I felt. But like, they made me put on a freaking cast and all that jazz anyway. And then there I was, laying in bed at night, like moaning because like.
Anyway, so, do you still have problems with it at all?
No,
okay.
No, I don't.
I don't have any feeling in milk.
Drink Sage's milk. Oh God! Yeah. Wait. I said that. It sounds too good. Well. So you have any crazy?
You ever had fresh milk?
No.
Like out of the udder?
Never had milk, but
Nah.
Have you, Sage?
Right out the udder. Yeah, I tried it.
Is it?
How was it?
It tastes just like regular milk, but
So well.
like you can tell the difference because there's like no stuff added to it.
I heard it tasted nasty.
No, it don't taste. It tastes just like it. It just like you can tell that there's a fresher taste to it.
Oh wait, so
there's nothing added to it.
I thought people always said it tasted worse because it doesn't have that added sugar, butter.
No,
and stuff.
no.
How did they come up with the idea of that?
What?
I said, how did they come up with the idea that like when someone first tasted milk, they were like, "Hey, this is how it should taste," and then over time they started adding the shit to it.
I guess
it's like
the
last longer.
I'm not the engineer.
It's like Sage is not a milk historian.
No, everything but the cow.
Like before he starts working, they're telling him like, yeah, before you start milking our cows, you got to know that.
He slams a book down on the table.
It's like, I need you to memorize this before you.
There's a 12-page essay.
Yeah.
But say
they got a college degree and everything. Like, all right, $8 an hour.
So wait, I thought you were welding, Sage, because like.
Yeah. Well, I was welding, and then there was stuff about the virus, in China. So like, you know what? It's gonna get here pretty fast. And my job, I was just welding in a trailer shop, so it's not really essential,
Yeah.
So I found this weekend job, and they ended up offering me full time because the guy they had was like lazy. So that's what they would always tell me, that he was lazy. And I was like, all right. So they offered it to me. So like, you know what? I'll just do this until the virus goes away.
Okay, that's smart.
So yeah, that was pretty much that. And I was working about an hour away. So now I'm only working 19 minutes away from my house.
Okay. Yeah, I thought you just completely dropped welding to be a dairy farmer. I was like, Sage. It's like that's a good profession that you have.
So you're telling me when you saw that virus like start up in China, you're like, yeah, it's getting over here, and you started preparing before it even got here?
So
Yeah.
y'all already knew and didn't warn anyone?
You were like, hey, Elijah, there's a virus. You might want to get ready.
He's like telling Dania. He's like, damn, I hope it kills Elijah.
So it's crazy for Dania because she just opened her shop 2 months before the virus. So
Yeah,
now she's shut down for it.
Sage has a wife.
Oh yeah, I have my wife.
Leave out his
And
family.
I have a son too. He's about to be 8 months old.
All right.
Yeah, we don't care about
Pretty cool.
that.
His name's Michael. He already went viral on TV.
I seen that.
Oh wait,
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
he went viral on TV. Yeah, what happened?
Yeah. So I want to say he was like 4 months old. Dania was recording him because this is when I was working at the shop at Claremore, and she would have him because I'd leave at like 6:30 in the morning. I went back till about 5. So she'd have him all that time, and she wasn't doing nothing because she didn't have the shop open yet. So she started making videos, and she made a video of like a bunch of breast milk that she pumped out in bags, and like started playing a song to it, and it was like him following a little milk trail. And then she posted it on Facebook, and then these people from Right This Minute contacted her and was like, hey, you have this video with no music to it, just the original one? She said, yeah. So she sent it to them, and they ended up posting it like a week or 2 later, and it just went viral from that little TV skit it was on.
Yeah, I saw it on your Snapchat, and I went and looked at it. It was cool. I didn't think anyone from around here was cool.
No, that's cool.
Yeah, that is cool. Oh wait,
He got his little fame.
So no more fame for the rest of the 15 minutes.
Yeah,
And then he signed up for the How Tricky Nation had that filmmaker thing they were doing at the Powwow Grounds a while back. He got
Yeah.
his little photo shoot for that, whatever they call it, headshot.
Oh, that's cool.
yeah.
Yeah, so if they ever need any like infants or toddlers, they'll contact him. And he has to update his picture like every year, I think, or 6 months.
I just picture your baby having like an agent and everything.
Yeah.
Just like taking care of all of that because they said it'll contact him, like him specifically. To contact Michael at 8 months old. Anyway, so clearly, or at least I would think, none of us have kids aside from you.
Yeah.
What's that like?
So it's pretty good. It comes here on nighttime.
Okay, all right. Well,
Yeah.
I'm sure you're short on time here, right here. Sage, it was good to have you on the show. Good to have you on the podcast.
Hey, can I have one more
It
question
was nice.
before you go?
Yeah, man. What is it?
What you said something about your wife's store? Like, what does she do? What kind of store?
Shout the store out real quick.
I don't know what you just said.
Just shout the store out. Just shout the store out. Yeah.
Yeah, your wife's store. Like, what does she do there?
Oh, she runs a little boutique, and she sells pretty much anything from like men to women to infants, like Michael Kors, name brand stuff, and she'll sell like baby clothes, jewelry, and she built a little bitty party room in the back so people can have birthday parties there, so I have to clean up after their kids at their house. We just bought a ping pong table and those little arcade basketball machines. We bought one of those. And then we bought a dartboard, and we're looking to buy another PlayStation, so we can have 2 PlayStations in there, so kids can play on them.
Well, heck yeah, my birthday's in like 2 months. Sign me up in advance.
No, I got you, man.
Why don't you get it?
I'll get you.
You.
Yeah, we were looking for a Wii Switch, or not the Wii Switch, the Nintendo Switch. We were looking for the Nintendo Switch, but we haven't found one yet.
Sage
Just
Mary,
buying a
Mario
brand
as
new one.
kid, he's like out of touch already.
Yeah, he's already out of touch with.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's good to have you on here.
Alright.
Hope to.
It was good being on here.
Okay. All right. Well, you're free to go now if you want.
Alright, catch you later.
All right. See you guys.
You're relieved of your duty.
Do you know how to leave? Does he know how to leave?
Waiting for that noise
Yeah.
so we can go to the next subject.
Yeah. It's not happening anyway. Okay.
Let's just talk to the next subject.
Okay. All right. That's crazy. He's already got a wife and kid.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
You guys ever start thinking about starting a family?
No.
No,
I mean,
Like right now?
no, like, of course
yeah,
in the future, but
Like in the future, but like
when? Like when? When you're financially stable?
yeah,
pretty much.
financially stable. Yeah.
When this podcast finally takes off.
We start getting money
Yeah.
from being famous.
I'd like to be out of college first, you know.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, if everything goes to as planned, like, I don't want to put a timeline on everything because I kind of just want things to kind of like take place as they kind of naturally. But like, I would ideally, I'd at least like to be engaged kind of outside of college, like my senior year, going to graduate, something like that. Just to be engaged during that time, if not at least be in a good stable relationship. And then when like actually starting to have like kids or something like that, probably like later on down the road where her and I both have like good jobs and good stable jobs and we're bringing in a good amount of money. So
Ethan's dream.
yeah.
What's yours, Trent?
Oh, I don't know. When it happens, it happens. I don't got any real plans.
Brian?
I don't have any.
Well, what about the place where you guys would live? Like city, country, and town?
I'd like to live out of city. I don't know.
What?
I've lived in the city my whole life. I just like out of city for once.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I've kind of lived in the country my whole life. I'd like to live in a kind of more, is it urban? I guess I would say more. No, wait, urban's like there's no people, right? I don't know. I just like to live in a suburb or like in the suburbs or something like that. Have neighbors. I think that'd be nice.
That's where I live, actually, the big old suburbs.
I don't know. I want to live in that sweet spot where you're like far enough where no one will far enough from town where no one will mess with you, you know, but like close enough where you can talk to people.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, I don't really like right on the outskirts. I don't want to drive like 2 hours to go to a bowling alley or something. So there's a lot of places around here like that.
Wait, so do you plan on going to a lot of bowling alleys when you're older, Trent? what was that an example?
If you're from a small town, you just got to go to another giant town to do something, unless you want to go to a bowling alley or a skating rink or something.
Why is a bowling alley in your first?
And a skating rink. Why is that the second?
It's generic places that people go.
Why?
Like not the store or restaurants,
Not Walmart?
something. Not Walmart. Not anything.
But whenever I'm already older and living with my family somewhere, not right now. I don't go skating and bowling right now. I'm 20 years old. We're done with that.
So, no, I think you do.
Maybe.
I know you're not done with the trend. I know you want to go bowl.
I do like bowling. I'm actually really good.
No, you're not.
Anyway, so Elijah, like, what's the ideal, like, I guess, time for you to start doing stuff like that? Like, have you even like thought about it?
Right now. No. Let's just add on to the depth problems. Let's see if I can make it out of this one.
Just another.
But, probably 20, 29. Not the year.
Yeah.
Not the year, but
Yeah.
like, the age.
Hey, what's he back for? Oh,
Not 29, but like maybe
He
27.
must have forgot something. Let him get it.
okay.
Oh,
Hey,
I,
Sage is back.
I got your pen over here. You need that before you leave?
You got my pen.
Yeah, Sage just came back into the chat.
Yeah, don't forget your jacket.
Yeah.
Oh, my jacket? What about my hat?
No,
Let's see your hat.
we can't find that.
I think it's over here somewhere. No, that's mine. So I've
I
been
got
missing
you.
that.
I got a spare fedora laying around if you want it.
He said no.
I'm
It's
about
all
that.
right.
Okay.
But
Anyway,
probably 27, 28. You know,
I was like
Yeah.
25.
5.
25. That's 5 years, Trent. That's 5 short years.
You gotta find a woman right now.
No, I don't. Whenever I'm 23 or 24, we'll spend a few years together and get engaged. And
Let me tell you the secret to a woman.
tell me.
She's always right.
No, that can't be right.
That can't be right because I'm always right.
Yeah, you're right. I read this thing, and it works. So you know, like when you always ask your girl where you, they go, I don't know, you pick.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh,
Sorry.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read this thing, and it was like, guess where we're eating at, and then whatever the first place they say, that's where you go. It's working.
I don't care, bar.
I don't care. I don't care, Barn Grill.
She
I
goes
live
back
like
home.
just a few more.
Stop there?
What?
Is that? I
Doesn't
live
really
like,
get shot there?
Oh yeah, yeah. Someone gets up there.
yeah, if the cops shot somebody there.
So Trent watched it all.
All the kids are just enjoying the show. Trent's just sitting there, draw a crayon.
Get the kids menu with the little maps and connect. Or,
He said, "Wow,
Take
man, you
time.
stepped up there. Theater playing here."
There's just some guy sitting down with his family, but he was wanted by a cop, which I don't know why he stopped at a I don't care bar and well, you somebody saw him and then called the cops in and say, hey, this is that guy. So then cops just start busting in there with guns. Not even walk in there, find them, and say, hey, sir, we found you. They just smash right through the door. And then, all right, where is he? Where is he? Just find him.
Trent, were you there?
Yeah, were you there, Trent? That sounds so specific.
It's like, it was me.
They shot me.
Yeah. It was in the paper. It read it all out.
Oh yeah, that's right. Trent reads the paper.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, you're just one of the few people that actually reads the newspaper.
Yeah, you don't get on BuzzFeed like us.
There's nothing wrong with the newspaper. There's nothing wrong with the
It's
newspaper.
not essential, but if you want to know what's going on in your own, the newspaper's the way to go. If you want to know what's happening in your
Yeah, after a week it's happened.
Yeah.
it comes out as soon as like the next day.
They just wake up the paper boy in the middle of the night and say, hey, died. The papers right now.
Just hops on his bicycle and just. Wait, what'd you say?
Hey, I forgot to say I bought a stock a while ago.
You bought a stock?
And what?
Yeah, what'd you buy?
Yeah, I put $50 into Walmart.
I lost it completely.
I feel like we're about to go down. You know,
Henry, can you invest in any like toilet paper companies right now?
no, because I just did it on Cash App because Cash App just added it. Well, I think they added it.
Oh
Because I
my
just did it
god.
on Cash App.
I say, yeah, I work at a toilet paper company.
Yeah,
'Cause-
that's what I was wanting to do, but the only ones they had were like McDonald's. There's like fast food, Walmart, and Nike. That's pretty much it.
I'd say McDonald's probably.
Yeah, that's my
Yeah.
first one because I was hungry. So I was like,
So buy high, so low.
No, but I know some people that are like that know a lot about like the stock markets and everything, and he said right now is probably the best time we'll ever have to invest in stocks, right? Because like they're so cheap, but also you just get a lot, I guess, back from them. I don't know how stocks really work, but
I think it's when
because I know if they go up, didn't mean to cut you off. But like I know if they go up, you'll earn money from it.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how much, like if it's a percentage of what it is that they go up.
Buy a point system. Each point is worth. How much they say? It said, I own 10 shares. I own 10 shares in Apple right now.
Trent,
and each
shut up.
share.
You're cutting out, Trent. You're cutting out.
Okay, well.
But I was gonna say, yeah, when it goes up, you'll pretty much your money stocks up.
You really took Trent's time.
Yeah, in a small city.
Oh my gosh.
But
It works with shares. However many shares you have. See, I own 10 shares in Apple.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoa, my
Shares
bad.
is $130 right now. But every time they release a new MacBook or iPhone, the shares go up to about $300 per share. So
what's the most? Have you?
I own about $1,300 in shares. It's about 130. But then whenever it goes up to about 300, 310, where they release a new phone, it gets up to about $3,000 in shares.
All right. So how much? Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I was done.
Oh, so have you made any like money off of this at all? Like doing these shares?
I made some with Apple. I've actually done it already. I made about 2,000. I bought 10 shares before, whenever they were low. Then they released the iPhone 10. Made about a quick $2,000 out of that, and I put bought 2 more shares since it's lower right now again. And I'm just waiting for it to go back.
Thank God for COVID.
I feel like I don't know. I don't want to say people are getting rich right now, but I feel like people are either like making a good, decent amount off of this, and then there's just other people that are just
anything right now. Nothing is going up right now. Everything's down. So you don't make money right now. It's plummeting. And then once everything.
Well, I know the stocks are plummeting, but
What?
Yeah.
it's like I knew the stocks were plummeting, but
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
No one's making anything right now. It's just plummeting. But then after it's done, a month or a month and a half, they'll shoot straight back up. You'll make a lot of money. You can buy almost stock in anything right now.
You sound very redneckish.
I've been smashing vodka for the last hour and a half right now.
Now, let me tell you a little something about stock markets.
Anyway, but I think Sage was going to say something.
Yeah.
I said after the virus, taking a vacation.
Ooh, do you have an idea of where you want to take a vacation to?
Probably to New York, maybe.
I love New York.
Yeah, did you see this thing on PayPal? I don't know how long they had it, but you can start a savings for like if you're going on vacation or something. So I put every Saturday, it takes out $75 from my account. So
So you've been saving up?
Yeah, you've been saving up. Sage. I know he said there's this spot where he'll lose connection.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he's driving or not right now, but
I think, yeah, he is driving right now.
okay.
He's in the scary part.
Oh, okay. All right.
Is he driving to work or driving from home?
No, he's driving to work.
Oh.
Hey,
He's back.
There we go.
Okay. Anyway.
You're gonna have to start over.
Like, we get what he was talking about. The whole saving up for vacation.
Fun time.
Yeah.
Yep. Sage said something earlier that we have never discussed, like at the very beginning of the podcast, where he said, "Yeah, I haven't said anything since we were all in high school." We never mentioned we all went to high school together.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Some of us even went to 8th grade together.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I showed up as a freshman.
I remember.
He wasn't there for season 1.
Yeah.
No, you weren't there for season 1. Neither
Shut
of you
up,
guys
Brian.
were.
Shut up,
Dude, you were there for season 2, and you know it.
bro. You weren't there.
Yeah, I was there.
I was for the best seasons. That's where I was.
Okay, yeah, season 1 wasn't as good as season 2, but still,
it was just bland.
you
Uh,
weren't OOG.
You had all the weird people, Brian. Like, I mean, okay, we're all weird, but you had like all the.
He said, "What are we?"
I don't know. Brian had some like weird dudes in there. That's all I got. I mean,
We had like the 7th grade class. We had me,
Yeah.
Explain this earlier.
Be a long silence.
his name.
No.
The 2 white one and the wrestler.
Oh my god.
Just name dropping people.
We had I think that was it because we didn't have that very many guys.
I'm gonna just cut.
Oh, and
Yeah, so we all went to a private boarding school in Calico.
for Native American.
yeah.
Probably Native American.
They say that, but when I look around,
So all I so
Blonde-haired, blue-eyed people.
just look at Trent.
nice.
Yeah.
I got black hair.
Hey, wait.
Yeah, I got charcoal black hair.
That's okay.
There was white walls, white eyes.
Anyway, so that brings up a memory of when I first met Elijah. Like during PE.
We're not
Yeah, like-
talking about high school memories, man. Come on.
I'm talking about this is middle school, so it's perfectly okay. It's that stage in life where you can talk about without looking like a wannabe.
So one of the
Okay.
coaches.
I already talked about how
Oh my gosh, let Elijah tell the story.
Okay. So we were in PE. We were doing football drills, and it's basically 1 foot over the other, over the little pads, you know.
Yeah.
And one of the coaches called one of the boys out. He was like, "Hey, kid, get over those things. I know you do better." He said, "Hey, you're a big boy." He said, "I know how big your mama is." I stopped. And I was like, "What did you just say? Hey, I know how big your mama is."
And like in that moment, like I had heard it too. I was like, am I the only one that heard that? It's like I could not have been.
We made eye contact. I was like, we both got hit jokes.
This is from then on that sparked a beautiful friendship.
I didn't know it was Ethan because me and Ethan known each other longer.
Yeah, we have actually, because we met each other at like camps and stuff like that when we were in like 5th grade, 4th grade, and stuff like that.
Experimented with each other.
Dude, I remember I saw like Elijah for the first time right there in PE. Like the second day of school, I was like, dang, this guy probably smart.
I thought the exact same thing too, actually.
I thought the same thing in orientation. I thought the same thing.
Look at him like,
Because you wore glasses.
Yeah, you were less. I sat next to Elijah during orientation to our pre-determining testing to find out which classes we needed, like advanced classes or non-advanced classes. I cheated off Elijah because I said I got all the worst classes.
I didn't even know what that was.
Oh my!
Luckily, she said, if you already did Algebra 1, then come with me. Because if I tried, I already knew I was good at math. But I just needed his help for the reading and English part. And I got all the pre-freshman classes and everything. What in the world? I could have done better.
I feel like this slowly turned into how we met Elijah to everyone dissing on how Elijah turned out to be dumber than what they expected. Just ruining Elijah's confidence.
I was like, dang, this dude probably about to be really smart. Everybody's good at math, and I'm like, I get to know him. I'm like, damn. You know?
Damn, this dude's a genius.
No, like when I first met you, because it was honestly the glasses, because you used to wear these like very thick glasses. But like, whenever I heard you, when we first like talked to each other, and when I first heard you talk, I then like got that out of my head. I was like, oh, this guy's not This guy's not book smart. Anyway,
I saw it.
Motherfucker know the street.
so street smart, yes. Book smart, said.
He said, no, it's not much.
So it depends on what kind of books he's reading, I guess.
He said, no Playboy issue 55. A classic.
He's a man of culture. Oh my gosh.
Good times.
Good times. Middle school was just so weird.
Guess we're done with high school.
That was middle school for me. I don't know what you...
I mean, I guess it was still the summer going from middle school into high school.
Oh, dude, we had that 2 freaking 8th grade thing, like 2 classes of 8th grade,
Oh, I remember you guys did that, because I thought we were going to do that,
and like that was the only time they did it.
yeah. Because they had like 8th grade A, 8th grade B, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna put Elijah in 8th grade B with all the other idiots, and they put like all the kids in 8th grade.
Harry, so did they really like put all the smart kids, like segregate the smart kids from the, like...
They put all the immersion kids together in 8th grade A, and then the rest of the smart kids in 8th grade A.
Oh, I feel bad about the 8th grade A.
Man, y'all are all trailer kids anyway.
Wait, who was your teacher, Brian?
I had, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And then you guys had a freaking, what's your name?
What do you mean you got?
You guys were mainly with what's her name? The freaking science teacher.
Jimenez. We can say that.
I know she let you guys like freaking slack off all the time too.
Hey, you can see that.
Anyway. Oh, good times.
Before we start an argument.
Yeah, before we start an argument over which class is better.
Yeah, let's not focus on the past.
It was mine. But
In
Okay.
discussion.
Yeah, it's in a discussion right there.
So, Ethan, you telling me earlier you made a Tinder?
Yes, all this boredom from, I guess, being quarantined and everything like that. Just made a Tinder. Guess to experiment with it.
Oh,
We'll see if. Yeah. No, wait, not like that. Guys, I'm Southern Baptist. Anyway.
you hear that? Single guys.
Anyway, I'm not gonna know. I'm talking about my Tinder trend. I just ignored what you said. Oh my gosh.
I don't want to know what a son of
But anyway, we're gonna see if I can keep this for more than a day, because typically every time I download Tinder and make an account, it never lasts a day. So
Just all guys.
So I've made 2 accounts, but they, like I said, they've never lasted a day because I just kind of get bored with it because I never match with anyone. This is partially because I don't swipe enough, but never match with anyone. So like, yeah, we'll see if it lasts longer.
Ladies, this man's single. He's desperate. Look at him.
just a desperate little Native American. No, he's here.
Oh, nice. He's here still.
I was like, because I thought I could hear a radio, and and then I stopped hearing it. I was like, I guess he left.
No, I think that's the echo because he's on, speaker.
Radio Gaga.
Radio. Anyway.
It's funny because like everyone on the football team had Tinder that wasn't dating anyone.
No.
No, I was never a part of that loop.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, people would like download Tinder, and it'd be funny because Daniel would hang out people in the drama class, and like bunch of people from the football team in the drama would always match. It was just awkward.
That's good to know, I guess.
Match with who?
Oh, don't go into specific names. Elijah's already got a cut. So many.
Name drops in 10 minutes.
Yeah. It's gonna last a good minute.
I was going to say, like, half this episode is probably going to have to be cut because of the names.
It's just beep, 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 beep. Elijah did his little clown horn. Is that what he's done?
Yeah. But I'll probably change it. Well, I'll find something else.
Yeah. Drop some ideas on what he should change it to.
Just moaning noises.
Yeah. Some kids are going to be listening to this in front of their parents, and then moaning noises are going to come out of nowhere.
Because that's
Well, let me tell you a little something about the birds and the bees. How are you gonna tell your kids about the birds and the bees? Always think about that.
yeah.
Not you specifically.
It's such an odd topic to bring up.
I would say I'm not.
Okay, you know what? No. Let's let him.
All right.
Let's let him talk about it.
No,
Why
that's
not?
not it. Because I'm
Why
not.
even ask? Why not?
No. He said he's got nothing else to add to it. He's just not going to tell him about it.
Yeah.
I'm just going to sit.
I feel like he knows.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, there's a reason behind this action.
Well, I just don't want to do it.
I mean, it's kind of important. I mean, we're fighting. We're fighting for.
Because I don't even know what I would say. What would be the point of saying anything? Why say it? How was that?
Trent, you blow my mind. You blow my
That's
mind.
right.
You blow my mind. Not in a good way.
Yeah, it's been about 2 hours on this.
You've been pounding that vodka for about 2 hours now.
Oh yeah, I'm surprised I'm not dead.
You just hear him fall to the floor.
So
Okay. So I can't remember what I was going to bring up now. Oh yeah. Anyway, so I guess we can.
stupid opinion.
Okay, guys, we just reached 293 views on our first episode on YouTube.
Oh man.
Let's give ourselves a round of applause for that.
Hang on.
Just 200?
293. Yeah, 293.
Oh, okay, even better.
Yeah, so we're almost to 300 views. Already doing better than that other Oklahoma podcast.
Podcast. I mean, blood.
Blood. Would I say bodcast if I was a blood then? Because I couldn't say any C's.
Yeah, even though it's a P.
Oh yeah.
Pod.
Podbast. So we might want to cut that so none of the Crips, come after us.
So he has a Tinder.
Anyway, yeah. I guess quick thank you to everyone that watched that. Not sure if anyone cares, but
Thanks for saying dropping by.
yeah, thank you for Sage for dropping by.
He's already gone again.
Yeah, he's gone.
What do you say about it?
We're already filming the podcast.
What?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay, I was just asking.
Yeah, no, I just thought we should address that.
We should thank everyone.
Yeah, thank everyone for watching it. That tuned in for it. Yeah.
It'll get better.
Yeah, it'll get better. Honestly, caught me by surprise. It caught me by surprise how many people actually viewed it. God.
Sage is great. I mean, but we'll get more guests. How about instead of better?
I
Okay. Anyway.
just see the little screen. Ethan talk at the same time.
Yeah, because I'm trying to address how surprised I am at how good we did for the first episode, in terms of views, the view count, and everything.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think we'd break 200 even. Whenever we did that in 2 days. Whoa.
Dude, I really didn't even think we'd break freaking 50.
Yeah. I mean,
we got more friends than we thought.
Enemies.
Anyway.
Waiting for us to slip something up and then turn us in. This guy Trent's been killing baby calves in the woods.
Trent, half your audio cut out, so I think they only got the Trent's been killing baby calves in the womb.
They're just waiting for us to slip up and say something bad.
Yeah. Well,
Just
half the stuff that
Trent cancel culture.
cancel culture. Okay, well, I think that kind of brings us to the end of this episode here. We've been going on for quite.
It's like Trent cancel culture.
And just cut the episode right after you say that. Okay, well, once again, this is Take No Offense. We're signing off. I'm Ethan Wynn.
I'm Elijah, native bro.
After you, Brian. Come on.
No, you say it first.
Okay, then. I'm Trent Rawson, a.k.a. Kit Content Rawson.
And I'm Cool Guy McGillicuddy.
I should say
Brian.
All right, we'll see.
content Ross Trent Ross.
All right, you can shut up now, Trent.
No offense.